Good evening, morning, and or afternoon, Blood Bowl fans. This is Gamba, and I am here with Gengar and Steve.
I'm eating a sausage.
That's
Thanks for sharing, Gengar.
really...
I'm just going to start this one with a disclaimer. I should have said it in the first video, but I'm sick. So if I'm extra cranky or mean to you about your teams, don't take it personally unless you fail to level up, in which case you're a son of a bitch and you deserve everything I said.
I take it
I'm
personally.
eating a sausage.
Well, yep, okay.
Yeah. So,
Let's take a quick look at that. These are another set of teams, coaches I've played, and I'm seeing all these 3-touchdown games, and I don't want to comment on them.
There are a few teams here which are really looking nice to me, and I think one of my favorite picks is actually somebody which I know from having a bastardly good Chaos team in another league, but it's Papa Nasty's Orcs Gold Bash Incorporated.
They took a 2-0 against the Bay Area Butchers as well.
Yeah, but just look at their team. They're basically Bash Incorporated. The name is not a lie.
yeah. Mighty Blow piling on. Unfortunately, lost some movement, but then we got a bunch of other Mighty Blows right behind.
Yeah, that's nice. Who did they play?
Let's take a quick look and see their history. And bless you.
Thank
We
you.
got,
Sorry,
they took a
Bad
3-1,
Phoenix.
and they beat the Butchers 2-0.
Yeah, it was the 2-0, I believe, that they took. But yeah,
They seem to be bashed out by high elves. Now I want to see what's going on with these elves.
Well, we can do
I'm
that.
looking at
Let's go take a jump. Let's go look at some bad Phoenix.
some bad Phoenix. They got a lot of TV.
Yeah.
already.
Got some guard. A guard by some guard.
On a arm-busted guy. They
Yeah.
got some... They got just... I don't know where is their TV being spent?
They got 12
Fan Factor.
guys. 12 guys, Fan Factor, 3 deals. I think that's what TV is at.
Yeah.
That's possible. Not a bad-looking team. They're getting there. They've got dodge. They got block. They got kick.
Like, for example, if you could just fire the guard guy now, which is, injured,
Yeah, that'll jump some TV.
you drop 100,000 already. That's just the thing with high elves. They just go up high.
Yeah,
quickly.
they cost a lot. No, I know, but it's it's getting there. It's developing. That's what we like to see.
All right. I want to see if the Butchers were able to replace the their ogre.
It wasn't the Butchers, was it? I thought it was the New
Ah.
World Order.
Are you
New
sure?
World Order had the Miss. Yes, they have. They've got lovely Miss Elizabeth.
Wait,
New World-
what?
New World Order and the coach, the Peacock, have replaced their Strength 4 Ogre
Oh,
with a
beautiful.
Strength... Yeah, lovely Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. They have, unfortunately, got a lineman out. He is only missed next game, so it's not too big of a deal. But I'm so glad they managed to stump up for the Ogre, and I think that's going to see a turnaround of fortune.
Oh my fucking god! So yeah, Stevie Ray's out, but it's okay because they got fucking Hollywood Hulk Hogan in the team and fucking Kevin Nash. The guy who tours his pecs every time.
Unfortunately, they have lost all 3 games they've played so far.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of a rough season.
Well, that's normal if you take Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash in your team. They're fucking oldies. They're like 50 plus.
That's true too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, at least they've got the Ogre back, which is the big point of... it means people listen to us, Gamba. We've
does.
been here every week talking about this thing, and people... Well, the leader kind of proved it, but this definitely proves it.
We're
It's
trying.
awesome to see.
We're just trying to help in the best way we see fit.
Unless I'm being mean.
Unless you're being mean, and then you're just being mean.
Yeah, that's the thing. Very Butchers look like they're taking a kick in them. They're under 1,000 TV, so they're definitely... No, they're not even
No.
down players.
No,
They're
yeah.
alright.
They're all right. They're humans. They're
just
cheap.
pretty slim.
They've actually got 4 blitzers as well. That's incredible.
They're just keeping it slim. An accurate thrower for their thrower, and their catcher's got sure hands, so he could be a ball carrier as well.
Yeah, ball carrier and retriever. That's great.
2 rerolls, no apothecary. Something has happened though.
What do you mean?
No apothecary is kind of... Yeah, that's brave. Something's happened because they've got a gap in the team. They should have 12 men, but it's only a catcher. Or possibly a lineman.
Possibly a lineman, yeah.
I think it's a catch looking at the team layout.
Yeah, maybe. No, I don't know, because the lineman's in the wrong place, so everything could be a bit weird.
Thing is with humans though, normally you can get started with 2 catches,
At least-
over 3 rerolls and everything.
They're 1-1, and they got their match coming up still, so they're not in a horrible spot. And I like the team's composition, so I like the throwing for the humans. I mean, I was talking to a coach about this. I think it's the guy I'm mentoring, and we were discussing a human team, and I personally told him with the way that everything's laid out, and after all the teams are eventually dropped, humans just can't compete in the bash game. So you might as well just play a very throwy game with the
Humans are weird. They tend to out-bash agi teams, and they tend to out-agi bash teams, but they're a bit like... They have no real home of their own.
No.
There's one thing humans excel in, which other human races do not have, which is their gimmick. And that's
Griff.
speed.
Oh, Griff.
Yeah, Griff.
But no, I want to go to a team I've talked about in the past that I really kind of like the name of, and it's an incredibly interesting Brett team, the Joustabouts. They've got level ups and they don't have blotch on their knights. They've got 2 tackle guys, a tackle strip ball guy, a tackle strip ball guy, and a leader.
This is something I and the TSH were talking about actually earlier on, and it's pretty much the strategy of either going tackle or dodge and not mixing the two up.
Interesting.
I think I'd like to see dodge as the next skill ups, but yeah, that's not a bad setup.
Yeah, the blitzes, that's the thing though, they have the option of doing both, but since you're like... blockers are more tempted to go tackle first because of wrestle. It's not bad actually taking 8 tackles first and stacking the tackle.
Well, lots of tackle works with dwarves, so why wouldn't it work for Brett?
Yeah.
Worthy of note as well, the linemen, the peasants that are injured, have the best injury you can have on a peasant.
Yep.
One of the best injuries, movement or agi, because you'll just stick them on the line and not care about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Got their leader, was able to trim a reroll, so they're in a good spot there. And taking a quick look at the history, it's they've taken a couple losses, but they've taken all losses.
They've taken a couple, no, they've taken 3.
That's rough, but it's okay. Hang in there, guys. You could do it.
Yeah, you can come back from this.
I only want to say one thing though, they got a block fence peasant. I do not agree with that. I would take Bristol because peasants, they're just so fragile.
I would take neither. I would take dirty player or I'd kick him.
Well, I take dirty player all the time, but I'm just referring to something else for coaches who don't like dirty player. Those people exist.
If you don't like dirty player, why are you playing Brights?
Yeah.
Peasants exist for dirty player.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I agree with that.
Or meat shield.
Let's have a look. Dwarven around. They're a dwarf team,
That's true.
unsurprisingly. They've got 2 Mighty Blow Slayers, which is super good.
And 2 guard.
Already?
And a runner with
Yeah.
block.
Oh
That's
no!
nice.
No, this is. I've played a game with him. Like he played my 1,700 Norse as a practice game. And I pretty much learned him a little bit like basics of blocking and stuff like that.
I saw that. Yeah, 0-0.
It's a good team. They look
Yeah.
good.
Unfortunately took a loss, and then took a tie.
They're doing okay. They're not doing terrible.
No, not at all.
He has 2 Slayers, which he's able to develop now into killers. And let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 people potentially getting guard. Like all these longbeards, they either need an MVP, or the other one needs just like 1 kill, or just a casualty, and they all get guard. And if he's able to get all 4 of them guards, and also get guard on 8 ball, then he's pretty much settled. Like, what are you going to do against a team with 7 guards this early?
Run away.
Yeah, run away.
Which is what the next team I'm looking at, the White Masqueraders, might actually be able to do.
Yeah.
They've got lots of... they're elves, really.
Yeah.
And they're developing the dodge nicely. And
Yep.
they've got lots of block, too.
Blotch
I'm gonna
doesn't
go.
save you when you come up against dwarfs.
Tackle.
Running away does.
Running away does. Getting based and getting tackle doesn't.
Yeah.
That's true. But it's still a 2+.
Yeah.
You're going to fail them eventually, but it's still a 2+.
Well, if you base them every turn and they have to make 2 pluses every turn, it's going to happen.
Oh, definitely.
You hope.
No, it just does.
You hope.
I've
I've seen games where elf teams have never failed 2+ dodge. It can happen both ways. Unfortunately, that's just how dice work.
Yeah, that is. We got the Confederacy up next.
They're super rare though.
Where are we? The Confederacy of who? Oh, the Confederacy of the Confederacy.
Brain on
yeah.
slugs.
Brain on slugs.
We
How
got
did you watch it?
a block mummy. We got a guard mummy, looking pretty good there. We got a white with a mighty blow.
The moment you get block on mummy, it's pretty much GG. Like, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good times. He's got a blodge guard ghoul. He's got another guard ghoul. He's got a guard skeleton.
Sure hands cool.
He's
Okay.
got 4 guards.
Just imagine now, because this is a tactic Undead usually does. Like, he's going to get Mighty Blow on the next white, and then the next level ups is either going to be guards on the block mummy, probably stand firm or block on the other mummy if he's lucky, then guard on the both whites, and then he's pretty much going to have 4, 5, 6, 7 guards. He's going to have the same amounts of guards as a dwarf player, but he's actually going to be able to do anything with it because he's got fucking awesome goals and shit like that.
Yeah, this team's looking pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're looking great. That's a really, really nice spot they're in, and I want to see where they go with that.
Yeah, this is a really good start for an under team.
Yeah.
Hey, it
that's-
appears. I'm just going to call out as well, talking about not necessarily good starts, but we're getting there. Again, it feels like people are listening. It's the Speedsters finally picked up their Crocs.
Nice.
Oh, did they do the 3 reroll start?
They have 4 rerolls.
They have 4 rerolls.
Well, I know it's like a Lizardman thing that they actually want to have as many rerolls as possible, and I know it's a thing of starting with 5 skinks and 6 lizards and no crocs for more rerolls, so I guess he did that.
I don't know if starting without the Crocs would have been my decision, but you know, it seems to be working for him. He's getting there.
Yeah.
And he took a win. He took a win against Walkathon even.
To be fair, I would also start with the crocs because he's fucking amazing, but you know, it's a thing people do.
He did sustain an injured Saurus, so that's going to have to be a retiree with the armor value 8. You're not going to want to keep that around, even though he's got block.
No. Yeah.
It's going to be around for at least 2 or 3 more games, I guess, and then it's going to be fired.
He can get enough for him next game. If he only needs 30k.
Yeah, but you know, that's going to be a fresh one.
Yeah, but
I think it's
crutching
going
on
to
it
be
now,
1 or 2 more
it's just going to
games.
make it harder to get rid of it later.
If he gets 30k for his next win while he's out, I think he's just going to take it. I don't think that's a bad choice either.
648 is not bad, it's just worse.
I would get rid of it now because you're not going to have it next game anyway.
Speaking about things that people need to get rid of, Capital Rats. I know they took a real bashing last time we looked at them, and it looks like they just haven't had the money to recover at all. You know, they've still got to move a gut runner and no way to replace him.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much they can do about that situation until they can get some capital.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was a little punny.
You were a little funny, and it was a little funny.
But I mean, they're not in the worst of places. I mean, movement 8 stinks, but you can use him as your backfielder until you
Even
can get the
for
money.
a sidestep gutter under his first kill, that's pretty interesting.
Pretty manly.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it is pretty manly because I would punch the fuck out of that dude, but still, yeah, it's pretty manly.
You punch the heck out of everybody, gang.
That's true. I was about to say that coming from you isn't much.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but the less safeties they have, the bigger the target on their head is.
Beep 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 beep. News at 10. Gengar would punch people.
Yeah. All right. Have we talked about Bad
Can you
Phoenix
hear
yet?
the? Can you hear the surprise? We did talk about Bad Phoenix. We're on Cold Coast Cutthroats, who are pretty bashed up themselves, and again are not really in a position to kind of recover the bashed players yet.
That's true. Yeah, armor value
But-
7.
But they've got a Yeti called Betty the Yeti, so I can't hate them.
Betty.
Betty the Yeti. I mean,
Betty
what more
the
do you want
Yeti.
from life?
I might actually want to contact this coach because he has something which I'm interested in.
I
A
don't.
Yeti called Betty.
Oh,
I don't think he's gonna sell you anything, Gengar.
a guard lineman.
Stop trying to buy players from coaches that haven't even finished their season, dude. That's not acceptable.
I'm just opening offers for people who are interested. Just
Oh,
mail me
man.
ads.
He has a Yeti called Betty. Let's just the takeaway here is Betty the Yeti.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving
Yep.
on.
The Astrox, they're having a rough time, dude.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just not winning games.
Oh, okay. Well, their team's still intact.
Yeah, the team's intact. They're just not winning games, which is very unusual for me to watch a walkathon not win games.
It's true. It's
'Cause
true. In my
I'm very
opinion,
into-
he's out of his element.
He's not playing. Yeah, he's not playing elves or anything. He's playing Bash. That's why.
No, I think his bigger thing is he's just playing a team that maybe needs a little bit of time to develop, and I'm so used to seeing him on an incredibly developed team.
Excuse me? Orcs need development since when?
Ah, they need a little bit of development in a running league, and there's a lot of really good Agi teams,
The only thing they need is some mighty blow.
and he doesn't have any. So the only thing they need, he doesn't have.
Well, he does have 5 strength 4 pieces, which is just a crime.
Yeah.
Says Gengar with all of his strength.
Yeah.
Shh.
That's the pot calling the kettle black.
I know. Typically, Orcs don't need. They need a little bit of development. Because just blocking things doesn't tend to work without Mighty. Well, it doesn't tend to work as well without Mighty Blow. But he doesn't have any block on his guard. He's got on his Black Orc. Sorry, he doesn't have any Mighty Blow on his blitzers. He's kind of needs a little bit.
Full Metal, I'm going to ask you a question. The human thrower is the vanilla thrower, basically where every thrower price should be based around. He has 6 movement, 3 strength, 3 edgy, and 8 armor. If you look at this orc thrower, is he a good thrower or is he useless bloat?
He doesn't have leader.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he's sitting at 100k for this thrower already, while a Yumi thrower would have the same stats, the same things, without a level up, for 70k. I think this is just 30k bloat, basically.
Well, he doesn't have leader, so.
Yeah, he could have had lead and he could have been useful. Instead, he's just a useless bloat now.
To be
Damn.
fair though, I always feel like Orc throwers are just a little bit slow, so I don't mind the
Orc
movement pickup.
throwers are useless.
No, they can have leader.
That's it. That's the only use they got.
Ooh, now this is a team you'll like, Gengar. Check out the Sorai scorers and
Let's see.
tell me you're not happy with that team.
It's
I'm-
loading.
I'm happy with that team. I mean, that's risky. That's definitely a ballsy setup right there.
Hey, dude, it's working. They took a 2-0 over the Joustabouts.
Hey.
That's exactly how you should build lizards. Not the fancy prancy block. Fucking go mighty blow, get block right after. Be a man, punch people.
Block guard? No, just Mighty Blow on everything. Take piling on next for real laughs.
Yep.
Six Mighty Blow piling on and just see what happens.
I think a lot of people crying will happen, like, what are these lizards? Stop them!
Stop the punching. No, I don't think
And
the punching will
finally,
ever
we've got
stop.
Valhallan Valiants. Who are missing a dude, but it's only alignment by the look of it. And they've got a skill on alignment that Gengar's going to hit immediately. And
Fend.
Otherwise, pretty good.
Yeah.
They've got the guy called Manbear Pig who has block, so bonus points.
Yeah, there you go.
What else can I say?
That's
Nothing.
not much to say. It's Gabe
Looking
Duel.
at the games that haven't been played, I want to see the Astrorks take on Dwarven around, because I want to see the Astrorks get another win under the belt.
Yeah. Put him in a
because
spot.
is way too far down the league. I mean, he's 1-0 once. He's not doing terrible, but he's nice.
Full Metal, I have to say something. The Valhallan Valiants, they took show hands instead of leader.
I don't mind sure hands on a thrower. I'd rather have sure hands than a reroll. I think, but they need to take leader next.
There we go.
It's fine.
It
To be
is.
fair, sure hands is not a bad pickup with Agi 3. I think that's acceptable because honestly, whenever I try and play Agi 3, most of my rerolls end up getting spent on trying to pick up the damn ball. So
Nose throws is one of those weird cases where you pretty much have to do that first, yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's
I
weird that
agree
they
on
don't
all
come
of
with
them.
them, but then I guess they'd just be really, really strong.
Yeah, they'd be way more expensive as well. But
Yeah.
no, looking at this, Astrorks versus Dwarven around. I'm calling our walkathon now. Start winning, dude.
Damn.
Ninth is not where you need to be on the leaderboard. We know this. We know this to be true. And I'm expecting the Sorai scorers to continue their winning streak.
Honestly, I think Dwarven around is going to take this game.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's big words. It's fighting talks.
And what's your why you think that?
Dwarven around already has like the guard, the mighty blow going on, while the Astro Orcs, they don't have a lot yet. They have the strength up on the Blitzer, which is really nice for the strength game, but what else do they got? They have a useless bloat thrower, and that's it.
That makes sense. I could see it.
That throw's really upset you, hasn't
Yes.
Um,
I hate walk throwers with a passion.
Anyway, I think I don't want to see Astaroth score that way, and I think the Sorai Scorers are going to take a win over the Bay Area Butchers. I'd love to see the New World Order make a comeback now that they've got their ogre in place.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give that to them over the Valhallans because I really want to see it happen, but I can't make any promises.
Well, they could
'Cause-
start wearing reds, and then things might go well for a while.
Shall we switch over to the newbies?
Yeah, let's go hit up the newbie division.
Now, talk about the newbies. I believe the team that I coach had another great game of killing things, and actually took a 1-0 against the White Men Ravagers, and they're looking good. He's also taken my advice over spacing out his team. Doesn't have any level ups yet, but they're killing people, dude. They're killing people. They've inflicted 4 kills in 2 games.
Now, which team is this? The White Man?
The Refrigerator Raiders. Roadhog.
Sorry, I went to the wrong one.
They've had 4 kills in 2 games.
That's,
What?
That's awesome. That's really scary.
To be fair, as I said, they don't have much development yet, but look, they've even spaced their team out nicely for me.
Damn.
Gotta love them.
Gotta be happy about that.
I need
Yeah.
to check the replay to give some feedback on it, but go Road Dogg, man.
I'm
the only gripe I have at the moment is the Slayers don't have a lot yet. That's all.
Yeah, but
they're
he's
still
got
new.
2 block runners, so, his runners are both developing nicely, they're both level 2. He's got a guard longbeard. The team's coming in.
I'm mentoring the Reichland Kings, actually.
You are coaching them, but he doesn't have leader yet.
Yes, because he got block on his ball carriers. I like that on the walls.
So with the Reichlands, we were talking about blitzer development, and I think what he finally settled on is we're gonna go with a little bit of guard on a couple of them, and then one of
A
them's
little
gonna
bit
be
of Mighty Blow.
a ball hawk, and one of them's gonna be straight murder.
I like that.
Yeah, straight murder.
And I like the fact that they're all four of them are alive as well, which is
Yes, which is
becoming
also
less common.
yeah, apparently
Less uncommon now.
it is a very less common thing. And I think we're gonna try to keep our linemen really slim on SGP.
I am sad that I don't have anybody who wants to be coached.
I'm playing the world's smallest violin for you right now.
Oh.
Aww.
He's got an orc thrower though.
What?
Yeah,
the
he
Reichland
does.
Kings have an orc thrower.
Due to an injury on the movement,
What? Why?
because it's an injury.
Because you can't afford to let him
You
go.
can't
Yes,
afford to get rid of him yet.
What?
Whoever
No.
is, if Zuark's team are being mentored, can we please have them have words about leveling up?
Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's start it from the top and take a look at the terrible 12.
I wonder how they had a terrible week against
I was
the
about to say.
Refrigerator Raiders, and it's not got any better.
They-
They actually no, they 2-0'd Dark Poison practice. Are they a bye week?
No,
Dark Poison.
they got.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
practice game. No, I see.
Yeah, that was a practice game, unfortunately for them.
So then they lost another 2-0. Oops.
Yep. Way to make them feel bad.
Oh, I thought I was being happy for them for a moment.
Damn. Well, I mean, even though it looks like he's got all his blitzers, so he's got his block, he just hasn't quite got the development. But they're about to all pop. All of his black orc, well, 2 of his black orcs are right there on the precipice, which is a good
Yeah,
spot
he just
in the
needs
game.
the 4th Black Orc back, which is saving up for. He's close.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I think he wants to pick up the apple next, to be honest.
I mean, I don't blame him without how many deaths he's sustained, but normally that's not how it's supposed to be for AV9. So I really feel bad. I recommended orcs to him because the AV9 makes him more durable,
Yeah, and then he got killed.
and then he
And
got
I was
killed.
cursing you.
This team, the Zambronis. Is this a professional coach or something, or what is this?
No, that's a bye week. They've also backed out too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah, that's Yeo's. It even says, yeah, this is a joke. No, it's fine. I am going to talk about the Reichland Kings next.
No, we already did about them. We're at the white main. White Mane Ravengers.
Ooh, yeah, they've got injured linemen. This next game, not a big deal. They've got a movement 6 lineman, movement 5 lineman, not a big deal. But they do have a strength 4 throw, which is
a big deal.
Which is one of those kind of things where I think you're just not upsetting Nuffle.
Yeah. Plus the early strength at this point in time is nice. Because now we
throw though.
The way I see it, at this point on defense, there's something for him to do since he doesn't have a deep bench to take him off the pitch.
I suppose that's true.
I mean, as of right now, that would change. I would sack him eventually, in the near future once you start getting your linemen guard or they start to get wrestle or block for the line. But you put him on the line against a bunch of these other teams that are at strength 3 and suddenly you beefed up your line quite a bit.
I can see where you're going with that.
Or you get a nice 2-die block on anyone who's regular strength.
How are the Cookie Munchers doing? Because they were down a lot of TV. They lost Skink, so I was oh no, they're going to Saurus out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back.
With a niggle.
Ooh, that's rough.
And when you've got 0 development on your team, that really hurts.
Yeah, it's a cut.
In fact, not only has he's got 2 cut Saurus, because he's down a Saurus already.
That's rough. That's a really, really rough start.
I'd keep the niggle in that instance.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't, but you gotta get the other one back before you can cut him.
Yeah, it's better to have 6 Saurus with 1 niggle than 5 Saurus.
Yeah. That lack of strength is just too much. Too much, man. Alright, do you want to look at the guy who hasn't leveled up, or do you want to...
I want to sit here and curse at him, but okay, we'll look at him real quick. This coach has been pretty bad, and he's lost what looks like 2 linemen, but he's got a catcher level up, he's got both his ward answers, he's got an Apple in place, so, he's not in a terrible position.
Yeah, it looks like,
I'm going to assume that the catcher level up is probably a double, and he's maybe asking around for advice on what to take on a catcher double, because, your first level up on a catcher is usually something like block or something, but, guard wouldn't hurt.
Guard would be good. Guard is...
Unless it's a stat up and maybe he's trying to figure out what stat to take.
That's true.
They all seem pretty... unless it's a strength, that all seems pretty... if it's agility or movement, take agility or
Okay,
movement.
I'm back.
Alright, let's jump over to Dark Poison.
They're dark and they're poisonous, apparently.
Yeah, that's that.
Block on a couple of linemen and a Blodge Blitzer. That's a nice start.
Yeah.
Maybe start looking at a couple of wrestle pieces.
For Dark Elf in a newbie league, that's really good.
Yeah,
Gives you a lot of security.
Start looking towards wrestle next for the next couple of linemen at that level, and you're really good up well.
Oh, that's good. I was glad that he got to play this match. I was actually worried I couldn't get a hold of him on the first week, and I gave him a win because I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. So I'm really happy that he got to play his match. I was worried that we were going to have to give him...
the benefit of the doubt worked.
Yeah, I was worried that I was going to have to give him the boot, so that makes me really happy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The guy that I played this week, the Gelderland Dragon Slayers, he's finally got a 3rd Blitzer. So he picked up a Blitzer after our win, and he also got a movement up on a Blitzer, which is super nice.
Did he start with 2 blitzes then?
Yeah, he started with 2 Blitzers. I didn't like it.
Oh well, he has the name Ninja Pirate Robo, so I guess that makes things well.
I loved his name, and I liked that he was trying something different, but the more I thought about it, the more I didn't like it. And he actually caught me out on flip-flopping between videos, and I was like, yeah, well, the benefit of thinking about something and actually having a second perspective really taught me, really kind of put me in a different frame of mind about the opinion. But he tried something new, and it seems to have worked out for him because he's doing okay. I mean, I actually played him with kind of a jokey team, and I'm super sad because if we look at my jokey team real quick, get Dude. I actually managed to throw one of my goblins off the pitch.
Also, I'm just going to say something to him. Seeing how his team is called the Gelderland Dragon Slayers of Gelderland, because I actually speak his language, because I know where he's from, having that name.
No, that's not necessarily where he's from, dude. It's from A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein from Gelderland.
What? There are actually Night Tales of fucking Holland?
No, it's A Knight's Tale.
The movie's called The Knight's Tale.
Yeah, but that's actually a fucking real place, Gelderland.
Yeah.
I know it is. Yeah. And that's where Ulrich von Liechtenstein
is from.
The guy who was played by Heath Ledger said he was from when he was faking being a knight when he's actually not a knight.
I have not seen this movie.
I would definitely
Go
look it
watch-
up. It's
go
an
watch the
amazing
movie. It's
movie.
It's really quite fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we check my coach team, my admin team, get Dune, I basically spent most of the match throwing goblins at him, and unfortunately most of them missed. I think the highlight was stunning one of his blitzes, one of his blockers. With
Nice.
Did you actually hit one?
Yeah, I hit a blocker in the face eventually, and it stunned him.
Nice.
It's so fucking funny when it actually works.
I also almost got several. I've got two aims of the team: either kill someone with a thrown goblin or watch a goblin get eaten. And unfortunately, neither happened. So we'll continue our events next week. As I say, I did have a goblin though that got thrown off the pitch, who ended up missing next game, which is super sad. He broke his jaw landing in the crowd.
Damn.
The goblin teams are just ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
You need to level up Charlie though, so you can get strong arm.
Yeah, that's going to be his first level up. But you know what? He needs to get SPP for that, and he's not getting SPP for on goblins.
No, he's not.
He
Did
can
one of your
get an
goblins
MVP.
get a touchdown?
Yeah, he did. I got to throw a teammate touchdown.
Nice.
He can get an MVP, and then you
Uh,
just gotta punch one person.
Throw a teammate touchdown with 0 rerolls. Actually, I'll have you know that was the best part. I actually had no rerolls at the point that I got the
It's
touchdown.
not that unlikely if you have the gobbo already in position.
Okay, the Gobbo had the ball from a touchback, I think it was.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, but I've still got to pass really stupid, pass the throw, pass the landing, and pass 2 go for it.
Yep.
Well, let me think. That's 89, 89. Then it's something around a at
Landing
least.
is a 4 up, by the way.
Yeah, landing is a 4. That's a hard part mostly. The throw itself is to succeed without problem. I think also a 4 up, but normally a 2 is enough for like inaccurate. So let's say a 76 and then a 50, which is the hard part, and then 2 go for it, which is 2 times.
It's still impressive that I managed to score. I think any throw teammate score should be applauded. And
If you have a
I do.
reroll, it's plausible and actually viable. If you didn't do it without a reroll, that's actually fucking amazing.
yeah, and I did it without a reroll, so I was quite pleased with that.
Next is potato plays for days, and
Oh, they do, because that's a chaos thing.
I got to play with him with my Griff team, and he was
you-
really determined to kill Griff.
And he didn't do it, by the way.
He did not kill Griff, but it was
But
a good.
You
it
hurt
was,
a beastman.
I did. I think Griff hurt a beastman actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he just missed missed next game.
Griff retaliated.
Yeah, Griff was like, I'm gonna.
Koenigsegg's developing nicely though.
Yeah, we got a little bit of block, and we have some SPP spread out. So
Well, 14 out of 16 is a really nice place to be. That's a
yeah.
level up pretty soon.
yeah, it is indeed. I like it. I like it a lot. I'd say.
Just keep on punching, Chaos, dude. You'll get there.
Yeah, this is a development season. We talked about it during our match, and I told him even if he does really bad, I mean, he goes to the bottom of the divisions next season with a good developed team. He'll be in a really good spot.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be
Yeah.
good. And you know, we've got Briggers of that fire though.
Specifically, that fire.
They're all named after hot peppers, chili peppers. I think.
Oh, nice. I like it.
I've just realised that because I recognise some of them. Dave the Insane. I don't think that's a pepper. Maybe it is, but I know Texas Kicker is. I know Cholula Green is. I know Mango Habanero is. I know Frank's is hot sauce, and I've heard of Louisiana hot sauce. Yeah, I like it.
Team's not in a
there's
bad
got-
spot. Some block going on.
Block on a flesh column. It's a
Yeah.
nice place to be.
Yeah,
That's a good start.
indeed. I would say it's not a bad spot, and I think. Yeah, he's so far won both those games. So
Flash columns are the sole reason why I don't play Necromantic, by the way.
Why? That's so good.
they're not mummies though.
No, but they're really nice. They're a really good piece. They're a big guy that isn't a big guy. You know, they've got
Basically, the problem that I got with them is that I compared them with the best big guy in the game. I mean, not the big guy, the best like stage 4 guy in the game for your like money, which is a Black Hawk, 80k 4-4. And
Yeah.
they're like 110k 4-4.
That's
Yeah,
true.
okay, but here's the difference. They're an extra 30k for the same stat line, except they also have regen, thick skull, and stand firm already.
I
They
know.
absolutely, for 30k, regen, stand firm, thick skull. You're taking a Black Orc, giving two abilities it can't normally, well, one ability it can't normally get, which is one of the best defensive abilities in the game, regeneration. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's such good value. Flesh golems are fantastic pieces.
I know. I don't know. I just didn't like him.
Yeah, I don't like them for a different reason. I love werewolves, but I side with undead more because the mummy.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have a mummy than a flesh golem any day of the week.
Speaking about flesh golems and werewolves and things, we've got another one, Exelius's Dream Memes. Will it blend as a... Are we talking about them?
Wait,
No,
what
no.
team are we on?
There's two necromantic teams that are almost identical. Dream
Yeah.
Memes.
Oh, they're not in the league anymore, bro.
No, the other Dream Memes.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
they
We had the
dropped
rerolled
because
one.
they had- Yeah, they
Derp,
dropped
derp.
because they had a bad build.
Yeah. All right, let me find them.
They're on the second page. They're doing good. They've got block on a flesh golem.
They
They've
got a touchdown on a werewolf and 2 injuries on a werewolf, so 2 nearly leveled werewolves.
That's good. It's a good spot to be in. How they do on their games.
They
tied
lost,
and tied.
No, they drew third place for days, and I don't. And they did. They tied
Yeah,
the one true
the
being,
one
which
true
is
being.
Double
Luminous
time.
which is Luminous admin team. And
Yeah.
I don't know how they tied this because it's actually I do because it's horrific.
The one true being is amazing. I don't think you understand how awesome of a team this is.
Yeah, that they've got a skink. They've got one skink that leveled up and it got blocked. That's
Well-
super upsetting.
Well, he has to hit with them because the only guy who carries the ball is the omniscient. It's the Saurus. That's the guy who has to carry the ball. That is the joke of the team, is that none of them can carry the ball. If they get the ball, they have to give it to that Saurus.
I like that. That's cool.
So I think it's a really fun way to do it. I mean, you have your
So
team.
it's Kaz skinks.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So you have your team where you throw goblins. He has his team where he has to give it to them, and then I got my Griff team, which is peasants, and hopefully we get Griff. Otherwise,
And you try hard with Griff.
oh, I do try hard with Griff. I make Griff do everything while those peasants just screen for days.
Go, Griff! Go!
They're like, go Griff, go! You can do it. And
We believe.
Griff's like, shut up, you dirty peasants, and they're like, okay, shh, everyone be quiet for Griff.
So I've got Dream Memes next week, which means he's probably going to try and kill my goblins because that's what Thingy tried to do, which was terribly upsetting.
Yeah, but that's what they are going to do because those are SPP pinatas, if you think about it.
Yeah, I had all four goblins injured by the end of the game. Although admittedly one of them was my own fault because I threw him off. Well, I didn't throw him off the pitch; he scattered off the pitch.
It looks like we got two admin teams going against each other, so I'm just going to 0-0 that one out and give us a week off of playing an extra game.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Yeah, that'll be nice for us.
Maybe 1-1 it to give them some SPP.
Okay, I don't think we can. It's 0-0, 2-1, or 0-2. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's not like Blood Bowl 1 where you could do that.
That's upsetting.
It is upsetting. Yeah. So, I think it's
Terrible 12 versus Potato Players for days. Thankfully for the Terrible 12, Potato Players don't have too much bash.
I think that depending on how dice go, the Terrible 12's still gonna have a really rough time.
They're basically almost a mirror match of each other, you know?
Yeah, he's just got a little more. He's got his blitzers, which have block, so he outblocks him by a couple people.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a punch-up, and hopefully it'll go in the favour of the Terrible 12 for a change, because, well, it hasn't so far.
Oh.
The Reichling Kings versus the Geldel and Dragon Slave. Now that sounds like a matchup that is out of some kind of Night story, doesn't it? The Reichling Kings versus the Geldel
Yeah,
and Dragon Slayers.
this one I think out of the newbie league, I think that's gonna be the one to watch. The Reichling Kings has been doing really well. I think he won his last 2 matches. And the injury that he took to his thrower sucks, but it's not the end of the world in my opinion. I think he's
Yeah,
in a
I'm
good
worried
position.
a little for bringers of that fight. Well,
His
I'm worried,
thrower became an orc thrower, he should be fired.
I'm
as
worried
soon
for
as
my
he can replace
Refrigerator
him.
Raiders versus Bringers of that Fire because
Yes.
they're quite good at cutting through dwarves with that claw. So
Yeah, he's gonna have
Yeah,
to play. He's gonna have to play safe and make sure that he doesn't let his guys get based by the extra werewolf, because the one werewolf's probably gonna be the blitzer every turn.
yeah, so you can't really stop that.
But you don't want the other one to get based, or to base your guys while they're down, so they get up and he gets a free hit on them.
That's very true.
Yeah, so that's something he's gonna have to watch out for. It's gonna be dangerous. But
I agree.
yeah, I think that's about it. That we talked about that. You gotta throw some gobos.
And
Dark.
some
We got some elves on elf. That's gonna be interesting to watch.
Just remember, the one piece of advice you get to my team: get down.
Get down. I like the leaderboard so far. It's a pretty good spread.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
Everyone's still pretty close and tight with each other. I mean, Slaz has gotten kind of a rough start, but still early. I think he can still come back quite a bit.
Well, as Gengar says, he is Orcs. They don't need that much development. They just need a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
Yeah.
of Mighty Blow.
Besides, if anything on like an orc dies, like their main players like Black Orcs, Blitzers, all the good stuff, it's not really that expensive. So if you're losing ones, like okay,
That kind of, to my mind, is one of the strong strengths of Orcs. Is they're quite strong in Bashy, but they're also really cheap.
yeah, you
Yep.
can dispose of them.
They're, in my opinion, for Bash, they're a new player's dream. Durable,
Yeah.
cheap, come with some skills.
And you can be stupid with them if you want.
Yeah, you can be
And
stupid.
you can get
with them.
goblins and throw them at people.
Yeah, be stupid with them.
That's not stupid. That's amazing.
Well, guys, that's
All goblin team win.
I just can't wait for Goblin teams to come out. Period.
Yeah, me too. They're my dream.
Yeah. Well, that's it, guys. That's the end of this video, and that wraps it up for our recaps. I hope you guys liked it as always, and stay Blood Bully out there. Make sure you guys get your matches in.
If anyone wants to curry some admin favour and send me some honey and lemon right now.
Okay.
Aww.
I am really unwell. No, it's not good. But why are they still listening to me complain about how well I am?
I don't know. I hit stop record like years ago. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. And goodbye.